What is up, everybody? We are back on Madden 24 today, and as you can see, we do have AKA back in the game. It's been teased a little bit with Dion yesterday, and those sets and that promo is officially live. We have some interesting sets here. This was one where they chose apparently not to let it be any 84 overall, like they mentioned kind of in their notes, that some of these champion sets won't require, like promo specific players. But as you can see, you got primetime here, and it is going to require 4 84 overall AK players of anyone, and then obviously the player that you want. So in this case, you're trying to go for Dion. You're going to need Dion's 84. So a total of 5 84 overalls, and the one that you want, and then 4 of any. So pretty much, how. That's pretty normal, but it's just that they did choose to not make that where it can be any 84 overall, which I don't know, I guess, how I feel about it. We'll see, first week of this, but we got the bus. He looks pretty good. I guess I can show Dion stats too, but I'm sure you guys have probably seen him by now. But 86 speed, 84 agility, 88 trucking, 87 break tackle. Not a bad looking card. When you compare him to like Fred Taylor, he doesn't, looks pretty good. He's got better catching than Fred Taylor, which I hear. I've never personally played with Fred, but I do hear that is one of his downfalls, is he is dropping the ball a decent amount. We got famous Jameis Winston. Again, not a terrible looking quarterback, but when you had Moon that just came out, which sounds like he's the consensus best quarterback for sure, but probably best card in MUT. Probably hard to make this switch unless you just can't afford Moon. Like I'm not going to pay that much for Moon. Not worth it for one card for me. But got 88 throw power, got some good accuracies, good under pressure. He's a gunslinger, so he'll probably, I think he gets gunslinger for his X factor as well. So probably will play pretty well for you if you can't afford Moon. He might not be a bad choice. I'm not too sure what their prices are right now. I know Dion was, when I looked, was almost 600,000. Then you have Jerry Rice, who they're labeling as the GOAT. He's got 87 speed, 83 jump, 85 catch in traffic, some good route running. So he looks like he is going to be a super good card as well. Usually Jerry Rice cards are. So new best receiver, maybe. 6'2", 87 speed. That's pretty sweet. Put him on a theme team. That could be nice. Then you got B-Wags, so Bobby Wagner, middle linebacker again. Middle linebackers, linebackers in general, but it doesn't look bad, especially if you're, the Seahawks theme teamers. 85 speed, or even Rams, but 85 speed, 83 excel, 90 block shed, 90 hit power, 80 zone. That's nice. So 874 catching. He's always got good catching. So not a bad looking card for a linebacker. I personally don't know that I'll be going after him, but I don't know if I'll be going after really too many of these guys right away. But the card art, let's just also admire this card art. That is absolutely beautiful. We got Big Cat here, Leonard Williams. Not looking bad, not what I meant to do. But he doesn't look bad either, right end. We got some stats here. So 90 tackling, 86 play rec, 87 block shed, 88 power move, 77 finesse. Not a bad looking card as well. Again, card art is amazing on these. AKA promo never disappoints. Is that okay? And yeah, and that was it. I don't think I missed anybody. No, we'll just take a look at Dion. I'm sure anybody that saw it, it was teased out ahead of time, so these stats have been out there. But 88 speed, cannot press, but usually his cards are not able to. I don't even know if it's on there. Yeah, press. So it's at 70, not good, but 90 man, 84 zone. So you're going to man him up. Just don't press. But it's kind of nice to have some cards where, maybe there's a little bit of downfall to him. But again, awesome card art. The sets they got going right now for it, they have you can do just whoops. So the sets they have for them right now, you got the 80 overall exchange. So that's going to take 378 of 79. That's any players. So you could just go ahead and throw those in there, get an 80 overall. You're going to take those and you're going to put that into the 84 overall player, and that's going to take 8 80s. Again, it's going to be AKA 80s though. So you're going to need 8 of those 80 overall AKA players, and then that's what's going to give you an 84, and then that's, you know, what you'll put in there. I'm not too sure at this moment if anybody, you know, if there's major profit in this or not. I think it's a little bit too early. We'll check out the store here real quick. You know, unfortunately, I was going to be tempted to maybe do one of the offers if it was cheap enough, you know, maybe a $10 offer or something like that. But they do have this launch exclusive. It's 2,800 points, which for me with EA, you know, let's be like $22. It's just not worth it for me. I have seen some good pulls out of this. It doesn't look like a terrible pack. You're guaranteed an 84. So 184 plus, 580 pluses, and then 3 AKA tokens. And you can do that twice. So it looks like maybe you can just get a jump start on those tokens. You could get 6 right off the rip. But not a bad pack if you're a little bit money spender. Like I said, I've seen multiple people pull full ones out of there. Not looking bad. Then imagine that you can buy 5 of the $100 bundles. And that is giving you 5 AKA packs, which I believe, you know, you're guaranteed an 80, but 2 84 plus AKA players and your choice of 1 of 2 champions. So you're kind of hoping to get lucky there on that champion, get one of the 2 that you want. Then the AKA pack itself, so you can only open up 15 of these. They're 78,000 coins or 1,050 points, and you get 180 plus overall AKA player. And the odds you're looking at are 13 for 84 plus and only 3% for an 87. So that is not super great. Like to see that a little bit higher. That's pretty rough. And there's no training offer for him. So no rolls, nothing like that, at least not yet. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to maybe see that. I don't have training, but training rolls are just always fun, something fun to do. And I would have liked to see those put in there. But we'll see if maybe they come throughout, you know, maybe next week or who knows. But hopefully there is something they do with that. But that's what we're looking at here for the AKA promo. I will open up one of these AKA packs and just see if we can get lucky. Again, I would not recommend doing this at all. I'm not going to open a bunch of these. I'm just going to do one for the video, try to do a little bit of a walk-off. This is a quick video. Again, it's more kind of a money spent promo. Honestly, it feels like 79. We'll take that. That's at least like 5,000 back. And we get the small animation, and it's an 80. So we took a pretty fat L there. I think these 80s are only going for, I'm sure, right around, 13. So you could offload them pretty quick for 13. That's what I'm going to do. Get him out of here. Field Pass this has got to be one of the more lame things I've seen. But you get 60 stars from challenges. Is going to give you 1,000 XP. Obtain a nickname hero, which I assume that means an 87. And obtain an elite AKA player, obtain a champion AKA player, and upgrade an 87 overall AKA player. So I'm not too sure why it's giving me those, because I do not have those. But it looks like it's already got me at level 3. But basically you're just getting coins. You're getting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and an 80 plus overall AKA player pack, which, you know, you're looking at an 80 there. But that's pretty lame. I'm not going to lie. For a field pass, I don't even know why they're calling that a field pass. But I guess go get yourself a couple 1,000 coins, even though it's going to cost way more to do it than it is not. I don't know. Again, I don't know why I got bumped to 3. So that's definitely a glitch. I'm not sure if it's going to reset itself or not. I'm going to double check. I assume I don't have a champion. I certainly didn't upgrade. No, we do not have a champion. So that is odd. But that is the promo, and you can see Leonard Williams already sold. And yeah, it's taking me up to weird. I do not know. What's going on there. Like maybe if you open up a pack or something, you're gonna get. That's weird. So maybe go rip a pack real quick if you can. See if that'll bump you up to level 3. Because like that 87, some of those I'm not gonna get without that little bit of a glitch. Last thing we'll show you here, there are some challenges, like in years past. You know, you're just gonna get some tokens and things like that. All right, so we are back. That is one thing that's very frustrating. That happens a lot. I've had to do that multiple times just today. So challenges, you know, basically it's gonna be everybody that comes out. You know, I think you're gonna be 3 challenges for each player. So go knock these out. My recommendation is do not get behind on these, because these are gonna be very, very annoying. last year these challenges weren't the easiest to do either. So make sure and keep up on them so you don't get to the point where all of a sudden you can get that free AKA player and you have, 40, 30 of these challenges to do, because it's going to be very annoying to go back and do them. So keep up with them. Try to do them each week. I think there's only going to be like 2 or 3 new ones that come out each week. It's like Legends. They gave us like 6 or whatever this first time. And then the next week they're going to give us like 2 in a limited, I bet. So keep that in mind. And I bet you that maybe will be when the training roll comes, when we get that LTD. If they do that like they did last year, we'll get 2 with an LTD. I bet maybe we'll get a training roll then. But so that is your AKA promo. Some nice looking cards out there. So if you got the coin, go pick them up. Let me know how they play. That prime time I'm sure is going to be nasty. I'm curious to see how Winston does. Same with the Bus. Bus's cards can sometimes be glitchy, especially early game, with his kind of unique combination of speed, shiftiness, and that break tackle. So be curious to see how he plays, if he's going to take Fred's spot. Let me know down below if you play with either of them and which one's your favorite player. We'll catch you next video. Peace.